Being single can just be the biggest struggle in the world sometimes. Truth is, meeting people in the Amarillo area isn't always the easiest thing to do, and it sure seems like the older we get, the tougher it becomes. So, how can you find the love of your life if you are really, really looking? Barb Winston says that she has the solution. It's called First Rendezvous speed dating service, and she's here today with us to tell us how it works. First off, I want to know, you are a matchmaker, right? You are the Panhandle's matchmaker, huh?
Well, actually, I just bring them together. They make that choice.
Okay. But you've been in the kind of the business of matching people for a while?
I've been doing it for 30 years for free.
I love so that's why you kind of started. So
yes.
you told me earlier that you yourself are single and you were looking for a way to meet people as well, right? So this is speed dating. We heard about it several years ago. It kind of was a huge craze, but obviously you still think that there's success in it.
I still think there's a possibility that anybody can find love if they just keep looking.
Okay, so how does this program work?
Well, I have a website, which is firstrendezvous.com. Once you've gone on the website, you can look at my commercials and you can see what I have to offer you, and then if you decide you choose to become a member, it's a one-time deal where you just go ahead and sign up for it, pay your $25, and then when we have a venue, then I call you up and say, okay, it's time, we're going to have one in 2 weeks, and this is where it's going to be, and this is how it works. So the logistics of it is that we have men and women both sitting opposite of each other, and then they have about 8 to 10 minutes to talk to one another. And they have a 3x5 card, and if each person looks at the other and says, hey, I like that person, then they write their name down. When I leave, I go ahead and make sure that all the names are where they're supposed to be, and if they are, I call each one and say, this is yours, no, you're on your own, this is yours. Okay. You do it. You're on your own. I don't have nothing else to do with it. Now, if they want to come back, then we have a reduced price. And we also have a deal where if you have one of your friends join, we take $5 off, and I give you a check the next time I see you.
Okay. All right. So 8 to 10 minutes.
8 to 10 minutes, and that's it. That's enough time to really find out. Yes, you know for sure whether you want to have a full-time relationship, if you just want a hangout buddy that just to do fun things with, or if you just want somebody to get married to. If you want a full-time, in a long-term relationship, you discuss that right from the start. If you don't, then you lose.
Do you think, though, I mean, I've been watching Millionaire Matchmaker for years, sister. So, but they always say you don't want to go straight into the marriage card immediately, right? No. Like, do you want to or no? That's something.
The thing is, would it be fair to the person who says, I don't really want to ever get married, but you do? And so you've got the impression, well, I'm going to be involved with this person. I'm going to get married to him. There's a possibility. Put all your cards on the table when it comes to that. This way you can determine whether he wants to be married and you don't, or you just want a social buddy to hang out with and they want to get married. So you want to be on the same page to get the same results.
Okay. I hear a lot of people my age and older, and younger for that matter, that do kind of have a hard time in this area meeting people. What is it about? You know what I mean? Like, it is kind of hard, huh?
There's, other than a bar and church, that's pretty much the bottom line. There aren't other places. The thing is, when you're online, you can be online for weeks at a time and never meet anybody.
Right.
You physically can be talking to them on the phone, you can be texting them, but you never get together. You go, why have I wasted 3 weeks talking to this person when it's not going anywhere?
Right. Do you believe in love at first sight, too?
I haven't experienced that, but I know people that have.
Don't break our hearts.
I'm sorry, but I know people that have.
Yeah.
I know people that have gotten married the next day.
No.
Personally, but they're older. They met and they got married the next day. I'm like, whoa, no, that's not even enough time to find out anything.
Really? Well, actually, you know what? When I met my husband, well, I had known him, prior to, but I had a very specific list of criteria that he fit them. So I was like, all right, well, this will work. Do you know what I mean? Like, you meet those criteria, right? Your mother's not crazy was the biggest one, right? It's essential. You should have that in the speed dating situation.
Well, I have questions. If people are too shy to ask, I already have a list of questions. They can ask them or they don't have to. And it's there for them so that it's like a crutch.
Okay, I love that. Okay, so if you guys want more information, firstrendezvous.com. We'll put a link to it over on our website, myhighpoints.com, so you can just click on that.